Okay, I'm here with Pleo from Ugobi. Let me, before I turn them on, let me show you some of the basic stuff here. Here's the battery pack. Pops right out. It's nickel hydroxide. I don't know if that matters to some of you. Volume button, USB cable to hook up to your computer and download software, and an SD card slot to, apparently Ugobi is going to allow downloads in the future to add different emotions, effects, and stuff like that to them. Also, you're going to be able to write your own code to make them do what you want. Here's a power switch. Let me turn them on. Give them a little shake. There you go. Okay, now mine has already passed his hatching stage that the instructions say lasts about 45 minutes. It's like a slower process where he doesn't move really around a lot. You have to talk to him, and then eventually he starts getting up on his feet and wandering around, and enters that juvenile stage that they call it. Okay, anyway, so you have some sensors here along his back. You have one on his head, which you can see him responding to. The neat thing is that he will actually push up against your hand, almost like a dog or cat will. So it's a neat little way to make him feel more real than he really is. He also has a sensor on his back. And I believe there's one along his tail, I'm not sure, but he responds to it, so I guess there's one there. He has a few in his feet here. One on each top. You can see him looking towards it. One under his chin. He also has two microphones on each side of his ear, giving him stereoscopic hearing. If you look at his nose, you can see three little lenses here, okay, used for, navigation. They sense objects, infrared, stuff like that, so he doesn't bump into walls. Although I found it doesn't work out too perfectly because he does get kind of stuck against the walls every once in a while. Although I'm assuming that'll be fixed in later OS updates, what they call life OSs. Let's see what else. He's also got a touch sensor in his mouth. Well, not a touch sensor, an infrared sensor, which will let him know that when he has something in there. If I can get him to open it quickly. There we go. This leaf comes with him, so you can sit here and pull on it. He'll actually pull back. You can see him moving with his legs here. So he is pulling on it. Not a lot, but for a little kid it'll be something. Another thing is the skin's really soft, lifelike. It's like a soft rubber. I think they call it Cryon or something of that type. The only problem is, as you can see on the back, the paint comes off really easy. It's starting to flake off already just from light rubbing. Ugobi says you can use baby powder to lessen the friction, although it doesn't really do too much. Either way, it doesn't matter what you're going to do. This paint is eventually going to rub off, so you might as well just deal with it. It gives him a little character. This way you can tell different Pleos from other Pleos. You know who's who's. Also, he's got touch sensors. Okay, he just puked the leaf up. Alright, he's also got touch sensors on his feet here, which lets him know when he's picked up or going over an edge. As you can see, he doesn't like it too much. You can get him to laugh. There we go, if you can hear him. Now, if I let him sit here long enough, he'll actually start wandering around the room. They call it foraging because he'll run around, you hear him sniffing and biting things. There he goes, he's sniffing now. Or now he's sad. Now he's not as much as I expected. I expect a little more functions out of him. He's pretty basic, but they did say in Ugobi's defense that they didn't completely finish his, what they call the Life OS. And they'll be constantly upgrading it during the course of the year. So here's hoping they, they add a few more features in here to make them a little more lifelike. As for now, I mean, the $350 asking price is a little steep, but it is probably the most advanced robotics out there besides Sony's robot dog, which is probably 5 times the price, I believe, last time looking. So, in that regards, it is worth it, and kids really will love the thing. I mean, this is the closest thing you'll ever get to an actual real pet dinosaur. So, I recommend it, especially if you have younger kids. As far as the adult crowd looking for a neat little toy, I'd wait a little while longer and see what Ugobi comes up with as far as our software goes. And that's pretty much my review. Thanks for listening.